Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome to the start of a brand new AFL Evo 2 Coach Career Series on the channel. We're going to be playing as the Port Adelaide Football Club on Legend difficulty. So I'm going to play for a few hours today as always, then edit down a full Coach Career Series into one video with the challenge of winning the AFL Premiership flag, the cup, in as few seasons as possible. Along the way, let's try and win as many minor premierships and finals as possible. So together, let's try to save the power. If I can't win a premiership in today's video, I'll consider it a failure. So let me know other Coach Career Series challenges you'd like me to do in the comments. I'm going to be doing these rebuilds every Friday for Friday Night Footy. We've got a bit of a catalogue going now. So we've got a Pies, Collingwood, we've got a West Coast Eagles, we've also got a Lions, and we also have a Western Bulldogs series that I've done similar to this. You can go check all those guys out in the playlist linked in the description below. But I'm still open to doing more clubs, maybe Essendon, the D's, North Melbourne, the Suns, GWS, Sydney. There's still so many fantastic AFL teams I'm interested in doing. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Okay, Season 1, expectations with this team. I think a top 4 finish for Port Adelaide isn't unrealistic. Maybe even the same in real life as well. We definitely want to try and get to a prelim or a final. If we can't, look, as long as we make top 8, I'm kind of happy. But I just want to be competitive in the finals. I am open to doing Season 2 if we just can't get over the line. But we are one of the best teams in the comp, and this team can surely win a premiership if we put our minds to it. But if we need to do Season 2, we can get rid of some of the dead wood, maybe bring in a couple defenders and maybe a forward here and there, and just sort of drag down the average age of the squad list and give it a little bit of rejuvenation if need be. Okay, I think this is the best starting team as we get into it. So, from the back line, Hartlett, Jonas, Burton, Houston, Alier, Brian Jones. To the midfield, Wines, Rockcliffe, Dersma, Butters, Boak, and Lysette in the ruck. Now the forward line, I'm super excited for these players. We've got a good mixture of young and old and some really huge forwards. So we've got MOTLOP, Gray, POWELL-PEPPER, FANTASIA, DIXON, and Rosie. We've even got some decent players on the bench and in the reserves. Marshall, Eamon, Mackenzie, Georgiades, just to name a few. Tactics-wise, we're going to play fast, keep the ball in play. We'll set up long distance, and we'll try and spill the ball in the tackle if we can. Jonas is going to be the captain at the club, and we do lack a little bit of height in the ruck department. I could put Big Charlie in there, but I think I'll go with Lysette. Unfortunately, we start off a friendly fixture against our arch rivals, the Adelaide Crows, and we got absolutely smashed, 66-21. Our goal kicking really let us down. Okay, so here's the ladder. Definitely want to try and make top 4, but as long as we make top 8, I'm not too concerned. But yeah, I would like to win the minor premiership as well, but we'll just have to see how we go. Alrighty, North Melbourne, let's get stuck into them. Okay, an easy warm-up fixture. They're not the best team in the comp. We're going down to Melbourne to play at Marvel Stadium down in Docklands. Lysette, Goldstein in the ruck. Ball quickly played on Alier, trying to get to it. Butters, couldn't get the clearance off, and it's going to be a great start for North Melbourne. Tarrant, the Kangaroos, kicked the first goal. MOTLOP trying to bring it into the forward 50. Boak with the grab. First set shot and potentially the first goal of the Port Adelaide Power Career Series, and it's a goal. Travis Boak scores the first. Come on. Ball in. Charlie, good grab. And he goes back and kicks the goal. Charlie scores his first. Kind of wish Charlie had a bit of a big beard. Jonas needs to contest with that one. Spilled over the back. The Kangaroos with Zerha are looking alright in this fixture. The problem is with the Roos, they've got like clutch players. Zerha, Simpkin, Goldstein. We just got to watch out for them. But they are towards the bottom 8 of the ladder in real life. We sort of should be doing better against them. That's a good kick there by Gardiner to put the Roos now in front in the second quarter. A little bit hazy, a little bit foggy down in Docklands, but it's a good grab by Charlie, the big C. Gonna step back and slot that one between the big sticks. Come on. We need a really gutsy performance here. No problems there for the Roos. Zeeble kicks a goal, scrambling a little bit, takes the bouncing ball away. Ball in, come on, Fantasia, can't quite get to it. Good handball to Gray. We're not down and out for the count just yet. On the run, good handball. Robbie Gray scores his first. Jonas. Come on, Dersma. Catch him. At least put the effort in. The Roos cruise into the forward 50 and kick the goal there with Taylor Gardner. What a match he is having in this fixture. Crikey. Eamon, fresh off the bench, to Laddams. Trying to bring it in to Fantasia. The former Bomber. Is he going to make it over the line? And he does. At the edge of the forward 50. Puts his laces through it. Hits it sweet as a nut. Come on, boys. Boak. The power trying to bring it out. Gray needs to shrug the mark. He does. Handball. Oh, you might have to kick it to MOTLOP, actually. Hang on. MOTLOP, get to the bouncing ball. Oh, no way. Over the top. Robbie Gray kicks an absolute spectacular goal. His second of the match. The power lead. 41-31. 8 minutes remaining. Laddams off the bench. Trying to stop the Roos advance. They are playing some fantastic football. Zeeble with another. I really don't like the Kangaroos. They got good players. I think like every team has like decent players that are always good to watch. But I've seen them so many times in real life. I just don't like them a bit. The Kangaroos. North Melbourne. But we do manage to win. It was a pretty good contest. 41-37. Our goal kicking let us down a little bit there. 5 behinds. While Melbourne were better on the conversion rate. Match now against Essendon. Alright, let's get stuck into them. Second match of the season, round 2. Houston can't quite get to it. Rockcliffe handballs over the back. Trying to find someone. POWELL-PEPPER. High tackle there. His first goal. We're playing at home for the first time this season at Adelaide Oval. I do love the contrast of the green, big old trees at one end and the stadium at the other. Boak can get quite windy and wild here. Lysette's going to step up. The ruckman. Oh, he's all right. Won the game from the pocket weeks ago now. Always quite windy and wild at Adelaide Oval. We just got to be careful. Ball into MOTLOP. Good grab. Bang smack in front. 30 yards out. He ain't missing that one. The power lead in the first home fixture. Come on, Port Adelaide. Let's go. Oh, good mark. Snelling goes back and kicks the goal. I've said this before. If I couldn't support Brisbane, I'd support the Western Bulldogs. If I couldn't support the Western Bulldogs, it'd probably be the Power. I think I like the Power so much because of the early 2000s. When I started watching football as a kid. Rosie gets his first, though. How much of a gun is this kid? He's a jet. Boak out from the midfield. The Power win it there to Marshall off the bench. To score his first goal for me. We're playing a lot better football than in my Western Bulldogs career series. Ball in. MOTLOP. Good grab. I just feel... Oh, I was going to say we got better goal kickers, but that nearly missed. MOTLOP scores his second. Gray trying to bring it in. Big Charlie, good grab. Charlie, without a beard, is still going to kick the goal, however. Good stuff. Aim on. Trying to bring it in. Good grab. And MOTLOP's kicked another. There were so many like cool key forwards growing up that I liked. Westhoff, Jonathan Brown were like some of my favourite players. We're just absolutely running away here with this one against the Bombers. 55 points. We're giving them an absolute drumming. Bombers trying to go forward there. Burton gets outmarked by McDonald, Tip and Woody. Had the hide on him, but McDonald, Tip and Woody had the power. Ironically, I guess. Charlie, good grab. Oh, wow. What a performance we are putting on at the Adelaide Oval. The crowd is going crazy. 62-25, Alir. Can't pick it up. Essendon are going to... Wow, if they score this, the bouncing ball goes through. Andrew McGrath scores. Come on, boys. Alir. Should have jumped for that one. It's McDonald, Tip and Woody. Limited opportunities in this match, but he has converted when he needed to. Good punch there by Rosie. Come on. I don't think it was Rosie, but Rosie picked it up in the end. I don't know who punched it, actually. It was two bit back and forth, but nice little goal. Oh, Laddams wins the ruck and the ball as well. Big Charlie with the grab. 75 points. Charlie scores under the Riverbank stand. Come on. Sound the siren. Wow. Second game, one of my biggest wins in AFL Evo 2. I don't know my record exactly, but I only play with 2.5 minute halves. So scoring 75 points is really impressive. They just couldn't deal with our inside 50 threat. We've got a simulation match here now. Unfortunately, we go all the way to the west and lose to the Eagles by 8 points at Optus Stadium. Getting tongue-tied. All right, match against Richmond here. Let's get stuck into them. The Tigers want to make top 4 and the prelims. This will be a really good test for us against the Tigers. Ball in. Lynch is probably going to convert from there, and he does, unfortunately. Bang on the 50. Tom Lynch scores the first goal for the Richmond Football Club. Rosie trying to get to it. Charlie with the grab. It was actually Rosie in the end who got to it. Goes back and kicks the goal. Supreme confidence this guy has. Fantastic football intelligence, and what a finish there, man. Ball in. Farrell can't quite get to it. Charlie dodged. Throwing the ball Astbury. And Kane Farrell off the bench is going to score his first of the Coach Career Series. Good stuff. Absolutely clinches it. Aim on to Farrell again. The two substitutions and rotational players. Whoa, that's a big kick by Farrell there. Get out of it, Toby Nankervis. Get out of the camera. Crazy goal. We need a lift here at the Adelaide Oval. Bolton. Can't wait to see how his career progresses. Will he stay at the Tigers? I think he will. I don't think he's going to go back to Perth. Hartlett to Charlie. Good grab. Should be able to convert this one in the second quarter. We increase our lead on the Richmond Football Club. Get into him. Burgoyne, Trent, Laddams. We haven't brought back Sean. Bouncing ball into the forward 50. Charlie trying to run it down. Soccers the ball. Somehow gets it away. Todd. Marshall in the open goal square. Scores the little cool dribbler. And puts us further in front. Come on. MOTLOP on the mark. Alir. The boys trying to get back into it. It's a diving mark there by Dusty Martin. Gonna go back and take the set shot. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, come off it. To Ivan Soldo. One of Richmond's tools. Plays in the ruck a bit. In AFL Evo 2. I thought Dustin Martin was actually going to kick that one. Go back and absolutely smash it, but he knew he didn't have the range. Calmly brought it in. Dersma trying to hunt him down. Come on, boys. That's going to be a crazy goal if that goes in. Oh, wow. On the angle. Bolton kicks it from the 50. 31-31, all tied up here. That's a terrible ball, and it's a specky from Marshall. I don't think he would have got to that if he didn't specky it. I'm going to have to take this one after that mark. I can't afford to miss. Marshall kicks the goal. We're ahead against the Tigers. Come on. Lysette needs to win this one over Toby Nankervis. Good handball. Richmond surging forward. 6 minutes remaining. Jonas gets shrugged off the mark. I don't know why they're wasting time, because even if they convert this, they are still a point down at the Adelaide Oval. The Tigers have come to parlay. Super close here in the dying embers. Ball over the top. 2 minutes remaining. Jonas, quickly, get it out. Quick. Hartlett, tackle. Put the pressure on. Just get it out. Oh, no. Arts. No, Jones. Get it? Someone? Good contest. No. Oh, my God. I feel bad for Richmond there. They had 2 opportunities to win outright. Arts probably had a little bit of time, and it's a draw, 38-38, and Bolton nearly got on the end of it as well. They probably should have won. Moving on for our first draw of the season. Crazy weather warnings at the MCG, I can only assume, for Carlton to miss 11 and us only to score 2. We win narrowly. We do manage to host St Kilda and beat them by 3 points, 47-44. So where does that sit us in the table? Well, after 6 games played, we sit on 18 points in third. West Coast Eagles, who smashed us earlier on in the season, sit atop, followed by the Lions in second, the Saints in fourth as well. It's going to be a crazy top 8 race. Match against the Lions, let's go. We're facing the team I barrack for, the Brisbane Lions. Massive rivalry, particularly in the early 2000s. We go up to the Gabba, and I thought we'd play in our heritage kit. Oh, here go the Lions here now, though. First opportunity on the match, and they convert. Mitch Robinson, my fellow Tasmanian, scores the first for the Lions. Not good. Speaking of crazy weather conditions, it's pouring down in Brisbane at the moment. Ball in. Come on, good mark, Charlie. Yeah, I thought I played in the heritage kit. I actually don't mind it. Nice set. Ball in. Rosie with the mark. I like him as a bit of a small forward, but he's got a good kick on him. Up at the Gabba, pouring down with rain. Rosie puts us into the second half with the lead. Fantasia just has to go all the way himself. And of course he does. The former Bomber makes it 22-6. POWELL-PEPPER, good mark in the midfield. Trying to bring it forward. Charlie leading so well. And that's what you want from your full forward, your key forward there. Charlie impenetrable in the air. Georgiades, fresh off the bench. Haven't seen much of him this season. Got a bit of a run into the squad. Tackled in the back. Rosie just trying to centralise it, and he does to Fantasia, who should be able to go back and quite calmly kick the goal against the Lions, who want to make top 4 as well. Ball in. Dersma can't quite get to it. Eamon. Oh, we've managed to win it away there. Rosie. I think Rosie went up to it. Fantasia marked. And can he convert? Of course he can. A lot of these little goal kickers, like our small forwards, have some absolute power in those thighs. Dersma. Oh, Mark pushing the back. Zorko in the end. Dersma in the on the midfield wing. Oh, I think he's missed. No, he's put that one through. Whew. Close one. Oh, we lost the midfield battle there. Same. Oh, hang on. Wait, no. It's still alive. Whoa. Hipwood scores the Lions' second. That's taken to the fourth quarter. Crazy. Charlie. Go on, Charlie. Go on. Nearly took a little bit too much bouncing forward there, but we lead 55 points. Come on, boys. Brisbane just handballing away. Oh, wow. How can you leave little old Zach Bailey in the square? Nice set, can't quite get to it. Lions bring it to McStay, who doesn't, well, stay. How's he kicking that? That's crazy. What a good goal. An absolute bomb from the 50 there. Oh, they're shrugging me off a little bit here, look. The Lions. Danaher converts. A little bit of resurgence in the fourth. We just sort of gassed out. A little bit exhausted and fatigued. But we do manage to hold on to a massive, victorious performance against the Lions, winning 52-30 at the Gabba. Alrighty, we've got the Adelaide Derby in round 8. Huge grudge match. Let's go. They sit in 14th place. Crikey. 2nd versus 14th. How far the Crows have fallen. Pouring down with rain at Adelaide Oval. Squaring it to grey. Sort of a grey, gloomy day as well. But the Power score the first goal. Come on. POWELL-PEPPER trying to bring it forward. Charlie leads and marks. We've had a really good record at Adelaide Oval. I suppose the Crows haven't if they're 14th this season. Alir goes into midfield to drive the ball forward. Long, Spilt, Fantasia takes a handball to Charlie, who puts it between the big sticks at the riverbank stand, and we go further in front. Amon. I wonder if there's somewhere in the settings where you can like add a beard to Charlie and like hair to Norton, like a long hair. But we're just cruising now. Man, it's pouring with rain, but it's not phasing Charlie whatsoever. He's kicked his third in the second there. What a beautiful goal by the key forward. He's actually kicked 4. Rockcliffe, the former Lion, trying to find MOTLOP or someone. Good grab. You can see he's clearly bought the Grippo out where it's pouring. Rockcliffe. Crows soccer it, just trying to crumb it forward in their forward 50. Again, they soccer it for a second time. Fogarty. DARCY scores the Crows' first goal. Why would you do that? Poor kicking has really let the Crows down there. Look how much water's on the field. It's a slip and slide all day. Charlie's kicked 5. Boak trying to find him for number 6. And of course he's going to kick it. Oh, he's on for the Coleman now. Good stuff. 51-9. Sloan snaps the goal. The Crows captain scores their 3rd goal. And that's it, 51 points to 15. They only kicked 2 goals, not 3. We smashed them. So that victory puts us at a top drawing with the Richmond Football Club in 2nd, the Tigers. Eagles 3rd, Lions 4th. We had a simulation match against the Doggies. 16-10 we won. And we have a match against Collingwood here. Particularly this year, it's been a huge rivalry. Well, I guess over years it has been Lycett versus Grundy in the ruck. Obviously us, the former Adelaide Magpies. Collingwood kick the goal. The battle of the prison bars, you could say. Huge match. Need to win this one if you want to be the true Magpies, I guess. Good goal there by Riley to score the Powers first. Obviously, Port Adelaide had to rename themselves, joining the AFL to the Power, and give up their badge. Because the AFL already had a team with the similar colours and mascot. I do recommend reading the history between the two sides. The thing is, over the recent decade, the Power, well, probably the noughties, the Power has probably been the better club since 2000. DIXON there, well, more consistent. Super tight this match though. Lycett needs to win the ruck. 27, super close here. Amon breaking away to try and find Charlie with the grab. Good mark after scoring 6 against the Crows. Puts his name on the score sheet. We need a good run of form at the MCG. And that's it. We went on from a thumping victory against Adelaide to a narrow one against the Pies. Alright, we had a simulation match at Adelaide Oval against Fremantle. We win 42-22. We went on to, unfortunately, host Geelong at Adelaide, and we lost 36-24. We went up to Metricon, to Queensland, and we unfortunately lost by 2 points, narrowly. We did manage to beat Sydney when they came all the way over to Adelaide, 28-25. We're going to make top 4, definitely top 8 now, so we can simulate the rest of the season, then get into finals. Unfortunately, we lost to Hawks. We've had a little bit of bad run of form due to the simulation and injuries in the tribunal. The D's beat us there. We do manage to go down to Marvel Stadium. Down in Docklands, we beat the Saints 31-22. And then we face Collingwood again. Last time we beat them. This time we lose to 6 points at home at Adelaide Oval. We had a match against GWS, the Giants. We went all the way to Canberra and managed to win by a point in freezing conditions. And this time around, the Crows got the better of us at home by a measly 2 points. We did manage to win against Carlton by a point, nearly ending the season. Okay, so after 22 games played, we sit tie with the Dockers first, which is surprising. Lions second, West Coast third. No, it's actually 2 points. We're in fourth behind by 2 points. I thought we were sharing that top spot. So, unfortunately, we did lose that top 2 place, but fourth isn't too bad, drawing with the Tigers. So, Charlie was the top goal scorer with 23, followed by Revolt. Eddie Betts in third. We've still got one more match of the season, which we still need to play out. McGovern with the marks. Franklin with the kicks. So, unfortunately, we did lose to the Western Bulldogs down in Marvel, 38-26. And we go into finals, finishing in fourth. Freo in first, Lions second, Eagles third, Tigers fifth, Hawks in sixth, the Essendon Football Club in seventh, and the Saints in eighth. So we face the Fremantle Dockers in the quarters. Let's go. Unfortunately, Jones is out for 5 weeks and Jonas is out for 9. So we're missing a couple players. And MOTLOP is out for a match. Mackenzie and Gray out as well. So we are missing nearly 6 players going into finals. It has been worse for me in Coach Career Series, but we've got some pretty big losses there. I'm actually going to try and appeal these because if they're going to be out for the final, we might as well just try and do it anyway. It doesn't matter if it happens next season. Alright, let's get stuck into the Dockers, who won the minor premiership. I don't think I've ever faced them in finals before. So we're going away to Optus Stadium. Let's get stuck into the Fremantle Dockers. Good ball in, and it's a goal by Darcy Tucker to score Fremantle's first. I think it's St Kilda and Freo are the only 2 teams that have never won an AFL Premiership. I can't remember if the VFL... I can't remember. I'm not old enough to know all the VFL stats. But anyway, Riley steps up to score the Powers first in the first quarter. So we want to try and win this. If we do, we can get to a prelim. MOTLOP with the grab. Converts the goal. But I don't think I've ever seen Fremantle finish first. Playing in the grey kit. First time this season. Good mark, nearly. Wines, Fantasia. MOTLOP pushing the back. And MOTLOP kicks the goal. The veteran in the forward line converts for another. What a blinder he's had this season. Ball in. Charlie. Oh, couldn't grab to it. It was like set in the end. The Ruckman surging forward. Puts his name on the score sheet. Hopefully he does. Scores his first against the Fremantle Football Club. Outstanding mark. Trying to get the handball over the top. Fremantle, the Dockers, surging forward. And it's a goal there by Joel Hamling for the Dockers, scoring their second goal. Rosie trying to get to it. Pearce tackled. Boak squares it to Fantasia, who calmly goes back and slots the goal spectacularly. Come on. Grab it. Oh, good mark. And goes back and kicks it as well, Fantasia. What a performance he is having against the Dockers. Charlie trying to grab onto it. Can't. Ball in. Sam Swiszowski scores his first. What a season he is having in real life. Lysette can't get to it. Same with like Rory Lobb. Fremantle have had some quite outstanding players. Henry as well. Boak. MOTLOP. Eamon has slipped his man Pearce and Eamon into the open goal square over the top. Probably seals the Dockers' defeat. Rosie. Farrell with the handball. MOTLOP. It might be Rosie again. No, it's Charlie onto it. 50 points we've broken. What a strike. A stick of dynamite there from the forward. Charlie to bring it in. 2 minutes remaining. MOTLOP with the grab. He can make it 57 and an emphatic victory. Sensational scenes away at Optus. So, come on, blow the siren. Because then we've knocked out the minor premiers. Fremantle, who would have thought that? Oh, they've probably got a consolation goal here. Yeah, they have, with Darcy Tucker again scoring. Tuxie did quite well there. But our first win in the grey kit, I actually don't mind it. I think it'd be a little bit too controversial, I guess, to have the bars kit, I guess. But huge victory. So we've got a bye now, thankfully, because we've made our way all the way to the prelims. Let's see how the other finals fixtures shape up. So we've been drawn against the Brisbane Lions in the prelim, and it is a West Coast derby with the Freo Dockers taking on the Eagles. So luckily, the Freo knocked out the Tigers, because the last series I played Richmond in 3 finals. So let's get stuck into the Lions in the prelims. Huge match. Obviously a huge rivalry in the early 2000s. A lot of players facing their former side. And unfortunately Rockcliffe there pushes Lockie Neal in the back. And he scores the first goal at the Gabba. Sorry, I misspoke there. It's at Adelaide Oval. Because we won our prelim. Charlie Boak keeps on going. Manages to run away from the Brisbane midfield. And we've scored our first goal in the second. Super tight here. Heavily congested in the midfield. Limited opportunities. Rosie can't even get the mark there. It's a high tackle by Gardner. MOTLOP goes back and hits the set shot. This guy has been so clutch for me in this final series. DIXON in the ruck. Handballs it to Fantasia. Not 15. Play on. POWELL-PEPPER. Try and pick up the ball. Fantasia slaps it on boot to ball. It's a goal. Who absolutely bins it there, Fantasia, between the big sticks. Come on, guys. Good tackle on Joe Danaher. We need to win this. Oh, Lockie Neal with a huge goal there for the Lions. Eamon. Come on, boys. Lysette wins the ruck contest. Boak. He's done all right. Going forward from midfield. 26 we lead. That's not good math. 27-14. Boak gets tackled as well. Rockcliffe dropped. Fourth quarter, ball in. Houston needs to outmark Hipwood, and he does. But it's been crumbed only as far as Charlie Cameron, who picks up the spilled ball and smashes it home for the Lions. A little bit unfair because they've got Rayner and Hipwood, I guess. But whatever. Ball in. Marshall. Good grab. Opportunity. 11 minutes in to put Adelaide tied up, and he does. Super close this match. Tooth and nail. Fantasia handballed over the top to MOTLOP. Kicks the goal. Wow. How have we done that? Oh, Hipwood. Bouncing ball in as well. What a goal from him. Crikey. Alright, there goes the siren. 39-27. The Power book an AFL Grand Final spot in our first season. Look, I wanted to try and win the minor premiership. Our minimum was top 6, top 4. We managed to make top 4. Top 8 at a minimum. But let's get into the final against the Dockers, who beat Richmond on the way. We've already played Freo this season, so I thought we'll play in the classic kits. I quite like Freo's heritage. Alright, AFL Grand Final, Port Adelaide Football Club facing the Fremantle Dockers. Established in 1994. I can't even remember the last time they were in a final, to be honest. Maybe against the Saints, was it? I can't remember. It's been so long ago. But could you imagine if they got to the final in real life? I don't think so. I think Port Adelaide, if anything, probably have more of a chance. But we've beaten them this season. Isn't there like a record that the team that finishes first doesn't often go on to win? So we're playing in our heritage kit, and the Dockers can play in their red and green and purple kit as well. A lot of players missing though in this starting 11. Well, starting 22. There's Nat Fife. How ridiculous does he look? Lysette. Come on. Ball in. Can't quite get to it. Lysette with the grab. Won the ruck contest against Darcy, I think it was, but it's going to go over the line. Charlie is going to let that one slip through. The ruckman scores. Charlie trying to get the loose long ball bombed into the forward 50. Squares it. Oh, hang on. It was a plate on mark. He's got to go for it now, and it's a goal. Fantasia scores his first of the AFL Grand Final. Port start off incredibly well, oozing with confidence going forward. Score 2. Yeah, it was like I guess I played on, like handballed it away there. I feel like sometimes on controller, you get like button lag kind of bad. I feel like AFL Evo is really notorious for it compared to FIFA. 20 points we lead in the first. Good starting accord. Freo, handballs. Ball in. Good mark. Yeah, Sean Darcy, he's one of the best ruckmen at the comp, and at the moment in real life, his form has been immaculate. POWELL-PEPPER with the mark. Probably been one of the more disappointing players in our forward line. He's been quite absent this season, but he's kicked the goal there, and it's an important one in the final to increase our lead. Good mark, Rosie. I feel like it's just been the Rosie, Charlie and MOTLOP show, to be honest. But it's blowing a gale at the G, and he's managed to whip that one around well. Come on, guys. Stop this advance. Mackenzie gets shrugged off. Darcy's actually playing full forward and lurking into that forward line, the ruckman. Good goal, though. Come on. Sam Mays to POWELL-PEPPER. Can't get the mark. Incredibly disappointing for him, but Butters goes forward and scores. It's Butters. It's Port Adelaide's Butters. Fantasia drops back into midfield now. Finds Rosie. Massive grab. Look how much it's windy. Look at this. Forward 50. We have to aim it at the far post, and he's whipped it back. Oh, sometimes with elite goal kickers, you can just predict the wind so well. Alir. Oh, what a punch. Oh, hang on. Who's this? Going forward for the Dockers. Blake Acres. Or Acres. Alright. 46-19. We've lost the ruck contest in the fourth quarter now. Oh, good mark. Sam Swiskowski kicks the goal. He played alright last time we faced him. He's been really quiet in this match. Ball in. Oh, wow. Darcy, man. An unorthodox place for him. It's just really catching us out. We lack the height in defence. Fantasia looking to drive the ball forward. Boak with the grab. Oh, dude, our goal kicking has been on point in this match. What a couple of curling, really stunning goals. Oh, here we go. It's a bit of a mismatch. What? I was going to say it's a bit of a mismatch there, but Collier, Travis, kicks the goal. Come on, 20 seconds remaining. Blow the siren. Charlie now in the ruck. And Port Adelaide have gone and won the AFL Grand Final after losing the minor premiership. Finishing in 4th, the Dockers went on to win the minor premiership, but lose the AFL Grand Final. We started off so well in the first and second quarter. Our adaptability with the set shots in the wind. I think we just had more elite goal kickers than them. Where was Lob? They had to play Darcy at full forward just to out-muscle us. But we've done super well there. And in our first season, although finishing in 4th, which is disappointing, I think we could have finished a lot higher. Could have even won the minor premiership, honestly. But this season was just so competitive. Fremantle did manage to score 6. We only scored slightly more than them too. 52-37. And it just shows you, like, when you get some elite goal kickers, how many more goals you can score. Like, I'm just comparing this Port Adelaide career series directly with my Western Bulldogs save. I just played so much better with this team. And I think it's got to do a lot with the players in the forward 50. I feel like I missed a lot of shots in that career series. But however, in Season 1, we've won the Grand Final. Charlie managed to win the Brownlow. Really? It's mostly midfielders, which is a controversy. But, yeah, well, I guess our win percentage was actually down compared to the Dogs' career save, actually. Like, just looking at it, we won 16, we lost 8, we drew 1, 64%. I think it was 70s, actually. I just feel like our goal kicking was a lot higher. Or maybe that's just sort of selective bias in my head. I don't know. I can't remember exactly. I just feel like we were more clutch. And as you can see there, it was actually nearly a clean Port Adelaide sweep. Because we only got one best. Well, it's obviously every Port Adelaide player gets a best and fairest. But Charlie won the Brownlow as a forward, which doesn't often happen too much. It's actually a bit of a complaint. There's a lot of complaints about the Brownlow being the best player. That's what some people see it is, but some people quite like the fairest element, which I don't mind. But yeah, 1 week suspensions, getting ruled out for a 23 round season can be quite harsh. But yeah, Charlie picks up the Coleman medal and wins the Brownlow. Doesn't happen too much as a forward, but yeah, it's mostly midfielders. Like Lockie Neal won it in recent memory because they just adds disposals. Because some people equate disposals higher than goals, which is a bit of a debate. Riley Thilthorpe, however, with the Adelaide Football Club, got the Rising Star. So I guess from a South Australia Adelaide perspective, at the end of season awards look quite alright, eh? And MOTLOP picked up the best and fairest, which I really do like. Charlie got 2 other medals. Dish it out to good old MOTLOP, I reckon. Now, I'm not going to do Season 2 because we've won the AFL Grand Final. I'd rather move on to another team. However, I am interested to see at the start of Season 2 what trade offers we got for some of our players, because a lot of you guys are sort of interested in that. Okay, so Laddams for Zach Bailey. That's a huge offer there from the Lions. I'd nearly be tempted to do that. We can always get another ruckman. Carlton want Houston for Martin. Wow, what an interesting deal that could potentially be. And then there's just draft pick swaps with North and Brizzy. They want Walker though, the 22-year-old. Alright, not too crazy. Alright, I've got to wrap things up here. Stay tuned for another episode of Friday Night Footy coming out. Well, Friday. Still a lot of teams I haven't played as yet. We've obviously got Sydney, GWS, the Suns, the Demons. We've also got Essendon, North. So let me know if any of those pique your interest. Alright guys, got to end it here and play the outro. Thanks. Unfortunately, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Check out my social media links in the description below if you'd like to stay connected with me. Got to say a huge thank you to my patrons and channel members: Victor K, Sebastian C, Jordan K, Caesar L, Brian S, Tal, Liam B, Kyle P, Tom C, and Wyatt P. So thanks guys, my name has been Simpzy, much love from Australia, goodbye.